Can Lisa and Daniel hear me? I think you've got the wrong link. You're actually in my live studio. Have you got the other links that I've just sent you? Let me put you on screen. Right, Lisa, Daniel, can you hear me? I can't hear you. You've got no mic on. You've got the wrong link. You're in my live studio. I've just texted you now. I've just sent you a text message now. So I'm going to kick you from this link and then go on there. I think I might have sent you my hosting link instead. You got it? Yeah, go on there and press the live. Okay? Right, hi, okay. I had a little bit of a glitch there. Let me try and get, there we go. Right, okay. Right, I'm going to wait for a few people to come on because I did send the wrong link out to some people. So I actually sent the link out for people to join me on my live. The joys of technology. So I'm going to wait now just for anybody to jump on board. Let me just make sure that I am live on all the platforms and then people can find it. Let's have a look. Have we got anybody? We ain't got anybody live yet. Oh, we're live and we're not being shown. Let's have a look. I love technology. Love it. Always throws a curveball at you. Right, I've got one on live. Right, okay, so we are live. Right, if you have clicked on the live, what you should do in the description, it actually says there's a link which says StreamYard link, and it gives, you have to click on that link, because if you don't click on that link, then I won't be able to see who's asking any questions. So make sure when you jump on the live, you click on that link above. You can come out of the live and back in, but just click on that link. It says StreamYard to authorize name for Facebook. Click on that and then I will be able to see any comments. So make sure you do that first. And then when we've got a few people watching, I will go. I think there's a bit of a delay. Turn that on silent. Right, yeah, we're live. Okay, awesome. Just checking that we are live on YouTube, Facebook, and the BBB tribe. There we go. This video is now live. Right, yeah. We are all live and good to go. Okay, so if you have joined, then, and you want to just say who you are and post it in the chat, you can put your name in, but well, you don't have to put your name in, you press the StreamYard button. Just say hi so I know who I'm talking to would be nice. And then we can get going. I've actually had quite a lot of people that have messaged saying they can't jump on the live, so they're going to catch this later on repeat, which is fine. My lives will stay on the page for, or for about 30 days anyway. But it's quite important if people are watching it live, then there is going to be a little bit of exclusivity in this live than what you're not going to get if you was going to jump on in a few days' time. So let's wait. If anyone's watching this live on YouTube, then you'll be pretty bored because nobody's jumped on and talking to me yet. Let's have a look. Just share screen. Okay. Yes, people are watching me do nothing right now because I'm just waiting for people to jump on board. There's no point in me talking to nobody. This is going to be such a valuable presentation that I want to make sure people are going to hear it. Okay, right. I'm going to get going regardless because if I don't, people that watch on repeat are probably not going to sit through me talking or not talking for 8 minutes. So I'm going to get started. If you are watching this on repeat, that's completely fine. You can still fire your questions in the chat and I will then pick them up whenever you are watching it. So that is not a problem. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go to my presentation pitch. So here we go. Okay, so now you should see on your screen now the the first slide of the presentation. Like I said, if you do have any questions, I'm just checking because I've not screen shared loads before. I am just checking that you can actually see this on the screen. Just make sure that you can actually see this before I get started. Okay, right. I hope you can see me. Blooming heck, technology, seriously. Right, okay, so what I'm going to do, let me see if I can come out of this. Oh my goodness. Right, wait a second, guys. I do apologise. This is me in technology. This is there we go. Right. Okay, I want to be able to see you guys on the screen. So let me just where are we? I have done this many times before. Trust me, I have. How do I make this screen? There we go. Right, okay. So now, oh dearie me, guys. Trust me, I have done this before. My goodness, I can't see comments at the same time as I'm doing my presentation, so I will have to keep coming back. Right, okay, so I'm going to get started. There's a few people watching now. If you want to, hi, we are on. Well, I've had a little bit of a technical glitch, so it's okay. So I'm glad you are late. I have had quite a few people that can't join it live, so they're going to catch it on repeat, which is fine. Any questions you've got throughout, then just fire them away. But I will have to keep coming back and forward from my screen. So you should now be able to see. You should be able to see my screen. So can you see my my pitch here? You should be able to. This is the bit that I don't like because I don't know whether you can see it or not. So can you see the, please comment, Lisa, can you see the BB elevator program? Can you see that? Give me a thumbs up if you can see that. I'm going to wait until you say yes, because if you can't, then I'm not going to carry on and I'm going to come out and go back in again. Let me know you can see it. Yes, awesome. Right, I'm going to go. I've done this before and I could have split screens, but I can't see your comments when I'm on the keynote, so I have to keep coming back. So that's not a problem. So, right, here we go. Let me get rid of this. We don't need this anymore. There we go. Right. So here goes. Okay, so basically this presentation is basically to open up people's eyes within the personal care industry. Okay, now this is something that I have been working on for quite a long time, and I basically want to share with everybody my findings, my facts, my figures, and my years and years experience on what I have discovered by working within the industry and reinventing and changing the way that I work, enabling me to kind of break the mold. And that is basically what this is, to remodel and reinvent your beauty business for the new era that we have been almost thrusted upon. So just a little bit about me so people know. My name's SJ and I have been in the beauty industry for 21 years. I've done everything from therapy, I've had a salon, I've had staff, I've also done permanent makeup and advanced in skin. I'm a single mum, I've got 2 kids, and I'm a very driven, motivated individual in my personal life and also in my business life. Some people would say I'm quite obsessive, so I'm like a really fanatic trainer. I train loads, but I'm such a determined individual in whatever I put my mind to. I won't stop until I've got there, which obviously is why this works so well for me. So basically, if you're watching this, then you're obviously in the personal care industry. You are either beauty, hair, aesthetics, permanent makeup, whatever it may be. And I was just like you. So many years ago, and even probably up until 2 years ago, I was working the late nights, the Saturdays, spending the evenings messaging clients back and forth to secure appointments, working after hours to complete consultations, constantly chasing up for client reviews so you can help boost your posts, sat on an evening on Canva, putting together social media posts. And obviously we have the clients not turn up as well. That is a massive part of our industry that we do have. And I realised that needed to change. Now, that was more so when I had a beauty salon. When I had a beauty salon, I had staff. But I realised that I wanted to earn more money, basically. I'm thinking, now I'm worth more than this. So what happens is when we are in the personal care industry, we are taught to perform treatments. That is what we are taught to do. We're not taught to do anything else with our knowledge and our skills. So we're taught to perform treatments. So when somebody feels that they need to develop more and advance the skills, what they do is they then go for higher ticket items. So that's when I needed to change, and I thought, right, the next step. So started learning permanent makeup, skin aesthetics, basically increasing my hourly rate to more. So rather than doing £30 to £50 per hour for my beauty, I was doing between 100 and 300 per hour for my aesthetics and permanent makeup. But obviously this does come at a price. You have more expensive stock, you have more travel, more equipment, more training, more expensive insurance and legislations, and constantly keeping on top of the trends and reinventing yourself in such a competitive market. So all I saw back then was £150 per client, an eyebrow retouch procedure, 45 minutes, 150 quid per client, 150 quid per hour. That's all I saw. And that obviously at the time for me was the only way. So that's what I pushed and that's what I kept doing. So for me, when the penny finally dropped was when I had to have time off. I've had some very, well, not unexpected major surgery, but I've had pretty major surgery which stopped me working for a while. I've had 2 children. So, time off, recovery, time off having them as a baby. And all of this are things that you don't think about when you are working solely on time for money exchange services. And it is not until I looked back at my accounts and looked back over a 5-year period from between my children and my operation that I realised I took a 50% drop in my earnings, which is massive. But obviously my life was so much busier because you've got the juggling and the management of everything else. Now, not everybody has got kids, or people might have kids that are older, but it still is a factor that we need to consider, because we have holidays, we have unexpected illnesses, unexpected surgery like I had. And it wasn't until then that I looked and thought, shit, this is not sustainable. This is not working for me. If I have to have time off and lose money and lose 50% of my money, that's not the business that I want. So that's when I thought it is now time to change. And this for me was probably about 2.5 years ago. So what did I do? I started to connect and work with other entrepreneurs, and not necessarily in the beauty industry. We're just talking entrepreneurs, motivated, passionate entrepreneurs. I joined many business coaching programs, paid for mentoring to basically support me and help me on my journey and discover what I wanted to do and where I wanted to be. I started to discover my true passions in the industry as well, because we try and spread ourselves too thinly, and we start to do treatments and services that we don't necessarily enjoy. We just do them because it's the money, and it's, I have to accommodate everybody. And I niched it right down and found my true passion in the industry and started to leverage and develop that. I surrounded myself with people that inspire and motivate me, and got rid of all the all the baggage that don't. And I re-educated my thinking around my industry, and I started to break the mold. I started to realize that as beauty, hair, aesthetic, PMU, tattooist, whatever it may be, we're learned knowledge and skills, and we are very well educated. And that should not just be to perform a treatment. So if you can't perform a treatment, what knowledge and skills have you learned that can service a client in a different way? So that's when I really started to break the mold of the industry and started to change what I was doing, so I could become more timeless and spaceless with what I was doing in the company. So just a few coaches here that I've worked with. Jason Greystone, world renowned. He's like God in my eyes. Lindsay Capp, emotional intelligence coach. Richard Crawford Small. These are people that I have worked with and surrounded myself with to help me on my journey. And you can see there loads of testimonials from my podcast as well. I've had a podcast now that has been out 12 months now, where I share all my tips and insights with people as well. But if I didn't surround myself and get taught and educated by these people, I would not be where I am now as quick as it would have took me a hell of a lot longer. So basically, I went from relying to touch clients to earn money, to earning money in 2020, earning more money in 2020 without being able to touch a client for 80% of the year. Now, we all know what COVID did to many industries, but the personal care industry got heavily affected. My accounts for 2020 and the beginning of, I don't know 2021 yet, but my accounts and my earnings were more than what they were when I was touching clients. And that was because of what I did and how I changed to give my clients and to use my passion and knowledge that I already have to serve people in a different way. So after this, I finally getting through COVID immensely, absolutely, like I say, financially, amazingly, I managed to, I now had a business model that I was proud of. It was more profitable. I wasn't relying on time for money exchange. I was more mobile. It worked when I work when I want, and it also worked and earned me money when I didn't. I still wake up in the morning and money's going into my account from things, treatment services, subscriptions, retail, online shop, when I'm asleep, So that is what I teach and coach and mentor people to do. So your business works when you don't. We want to be able to go on holiday and not have that pressure of thinking, shit, I'm going to learn to lose 2 weeks' wages here. So I know your struggles. I was there too. Basically, in the beauty industry, we've got constant struggles daily, weekly, monthly, managing the diary, working after hours, secure appointments, working the late nights and weekends because we feel we have to accommodate and offer our clients everything, not earning a penny when you want to take time off, having to continually reinvest in training. That is a massive part of the industry. We we become course junkies. We do continually spend on more services, more treatments, more products, and we don't spend on our business. Dealing with no-shows, juggling that work-life balance, and dealing with staff. All of these are day-to-day struggles of running a beauty salon or having a beauty clinic. So I want to take you back, and the reason why I take you back is because I believe that my mistakes that I made like 10 years ago plus is what has enabled me to reinvent myself so quickly, okay? Because we're all scared of reinvention, we're all scared of getting creative and thinking outside the box because it's new, it's different, it's scary. But I made a big faux pas, is that a word? I made a big mess up many years ago, and that has taught me to change quickly. So my first beauty salon, I failed. I believe that I failed. Like when I look back now, I said that I failed because we hit a recession, okay? We had a recession, what it would have been, was it about 11, 12 years ago? So we hit a recession, and that is what I says to all my clients, oh, I've got to close up, business has got to close, we're in a recession, I'm struggling. And it wasn't that. Now I look back now, my first business failed because I was too stubborn to evolve. And I'll give you an example of this is also 10, 15 years ago, Facebook, social media started becoming popular, okay? People just started getting Facebook, people started getting pages on Facebook. And I remember seeing this and thinking, no, I don't need that. No, we're fine. We have our passing trade. We have our little paper consultations. We have our numbers and emails. We can email everybody. We don't need that. We don't need social media. Obviously, big fuck up there, because social media obviously is the way that is the way that we shout our names on the rooftops, you know. So I was too stubborn to evolve, and I am quite a stubborn person, but that has made me who I am today. I've managed to reinvent myself so quickly, but like I touched on earlier, that was then me thinking, right, okay, my beauty salon has failed. What do? I retrain in more advanced procedures. So I then started throwing thousands and thousands at permanent makeup, training, development, and to earn more money per hour. But what I didn't know at the time is by earning more money, that was great. But I started putting the time and hours in. I had to increase my traveling, I had to increase my outgoings, and my expenses started going through the roof. So it then was not as, yes, I was earning more, but not enough when you look at the £200 or £150 treatment. So what this program is, this is not for anyone, this is not a quick fix, okay? And I am very clear on who I want to work with and who I want to develop, okay? This is not for everybody. So I want you to ask yourself, do you want to reduce your hands-on services? Do you want to stop working evenings and weekends on clients? Do you want to earn more and work less hours? Do you want to have a streamlined business? I don't know whether the word is streamlined or seamlined. Don't know. Someone could probably tell me that. A streamlined business that you can control your client's journey so you don't have to. And do you want to have money coming in while you are sat on that sun lounger or laid in bed having a nap? Not having a nap, having a sleep. So basically, if you stay to the end of this presentation, you're going to have a clear understanding on why your business model you have is not working for you. And if you continue to do this, you'll be working well into your retirement. Now, there's no fluff in this presentation. It is all facts and figures. The facts and figures I'm going to share with you are my accounts from when I was doing my permanent makeup, and I have got details and spoke with people that are hairdressers, nail technician, and skin aesthetics. And I have worked it out on an average. So these are facts and figures of people that are working right now. And also how to implement this into your business and why what you are doing right now is not sustainable and profitable. So that is if you stay to the end and see this through. So does that sound fair? Yes? Right, okay. So who is it for? So this program, this BBB Elevator business program, is for people that want more money, more free time, to earn money while you're asleep, to stop working weekends and evenings, tired of living hand to mouth, want to be recognized for your knowledge and skills and become a celebrity in your niche, in your field. and you want your knowledge and skills to be valued more, and to build income that is less active and more passive. And basically, if you want to have it all. Who this is not for, so if you are watching right now, then please click the X and piss off. If this is not for you, if you are chasing a quick fix, things don't happen overnight. This takes a lot of work and motivation and preparation and time, it's not a quick fix. If you are currently dabbling in life and business, you don't really know what you want and you don't really know what your goals are, and obviously I can help you discover your long-term goals. But if you are literally just dabbling in beauty, dabbling in aesthetics, and you're not really sure what you want, if you are completely 100% happy with your finances, if you are happy doing time for money exchange services, and that is how you want to work and want your future to be, if you are reluctant to change and reinvent yourself, if you think you know it all, like I did 10 years ago, if you don't want to structure an automated income streams, and if you are not wanting to increase or create more revenue streams within your business. So if you don't want that, then you shouldn't really be watching. So here's the truth. This is the truth for me. I wanted to get out the rat race, okay? I knew I was worth more, and this also should be the truth for you. So, if you want to get out the rat race, if you feel you're worth more, you want to contribute more. I wanted to grow as an entrepreneur, and I wanted to share my knowledge with as many people as I could, but also discovering my niche and share the right knowledge and use that to grow and develop as an entrepreneur. And like I said, get out the rat race. It is relentless. We work back to back, cramming them clients in, and that's what we focus on. We focus on cramming the diary out, but it's not the way anymore. It really isn't. So, okay, how the hell can I do this? So your long-term goals, we all have our long-term goals. We all have an idea of where we want to be, but a lot of people don't plan how to get there, and that's the big problem. That is what I have a really good tool on this program, which actually helps you break all that down and achieve them goals in smaller sections. You may be thinking that you're not experienced enough. If you're qualified in what you do, experience will come in time. But this is about working and running the business. It's not about developing your skills as a nail technician. It's about using the skills that you already have and leveraging on that. So it doesn't matter if you've not got enough experience in your niche or in your trade. You've not been doing it long enough, or you're not business savvy at all. Now, if you have true passion in what you want to do, then nothing will stand in your way. I have got very clear long-term goals, and my goals are very selfish. They are, obviously I want to be able to support my children. I want to give them everything, but your goals need to be for you and your business. And then the value, the value around you in terms of your why, who you are doing it for, and your children, your partner, your family, your mum, your dad, whatever, that comes secondary, because if you're doing things solely for other people, then you may do things that you don't want to do, okay? And you may regret the choices that you make because you're doing it to please somebody else. And I have this a lot with what I do. I've got a lot of family members that are maybe not as they don't believe the path that I want is probably the best path. However, they are supportive, let's say. Okay, so presentation rules. Obviously, we've not even got to the good shit yet. But obviously, eliminate your distractions. No questions are silly questions. So if you do have any questions, please fire them in the chat. Get a pen and paper ready. I will answer all the questions at the end. So post it in the chat or write down any notes that you've got, and we'll have time at the end to go over that. Interact with the group. If someone asks you the answer, then please fire it in. I don't think we'll need a 5-minute break. This presentation will probably be about, it says 45 minutes on there, but I think about 30 minutes I'll be able to, it'll come down to. So do you fit the criteria? So for this, I'm only looking for an intake of 20 members, okay? And for what I do, I obviously promote a fair exchange for my services that I offer. Now, this program will create, you put everything into place with this program, will create another 2 income revenue streams for you and your business with the knowledge that you have already got. Okay, now this is not just me within this program, it's me and my team. Now I know my limitations. You know, I don't know anything about sales and marketing. I don't know anything about, you know, mindset, emotional intelligence. I don't know anything about, you know, Google and automation, all of that. But every single person that I've brought within this program is a specialist in them areas. So this is a full business remodel, okay? And all the members that I've included have put training within this program for you to implement to develop into your business, and obviously free ongoing value throughout. Okay, so the facts are, right now, you are relying on time for money exchange, and 90% of the personal care industry right now are doing the same. You're trying to fill your diary back to back. You're trying to cram in them clients as much as you can, and you don't earn when you don't work. You want a day off, you don't earn no money that day. You want a week off, you don't earn no money that week. And that is the facts. That is how I could even stretch to say 95% are working right now. Okay, so my crystal ball. I strongly believe that time for money exchange is not sustainable. It is not sustainable for a profitable business model, and it's not sustainable to take you on that path of a more financially free future. Your business model is broken and will not lead to a profitable or financially free future. I just said that. The reality is, if you continue, you'll be working well into your retirement, because that's what most people in this industry do. They continually work to retirement, and then if they've got separate retirement, great. If not, you're then pulling out a £600 a month retirement for your pension, okay? And you want to earn more money, you're booking more clients and work more hours. So when you want to increase your spend, so you want to have nicer things and nicer holidays, nicer cars, you work more hours. So you're going to have less time to spend doing them things that you want to spend the money on. So it is not sustainable. So I understand your frustrations. This is all I know how to do. And I understand that, because that is how we are taught. And this is what's led me on to talking to colleges. I'm actually speaking with quite a few colleges, because I want to go in and do little talks with people about business, because we are taught to perform a treatment and get money for that treatment. So that's exactly what we've been taught. So that's all we know how to do. But we've got more knowledge than that. We can use that knowledge a different way. You might be thinking you don't have time to work on your business. You know, you need the quick cash. Yes, we all get tempted by that last minute booking that comes in the diary, and then don't work on the business because that booking's come in. But if I teach you and I give you the courses and the program for you to streamline your business, so your business and your automation can control your business, your client's journey, that will give you time, okay? By giving you time, you can then work on your business. And working on your business is part of your profits. You don't see profits immediately, but it is part of your profits. Not business savvy at all, you know, I was not. I've learned this from a lot of expensive mistakes over the years, but it is something that I coach. I'm where you probably want to be in terms of how I earn my money from my clients. So I've been on that journey, and I've worked with people along the way to get me on that journey. So I'm ready to share with you my business knowledge to take you on that journey with me. You may lack motivation. If you've got me breathing down your neck, it ain't going to happen. And you're not being qualified long enough. They're all the frustrations that I know a lot of people have. So, right, here's the facts. Now, this is going to blow your mind, because nobody breaks this down. Okay, so it's all there on the screen, but I'm going to talk through it. So, if you are in the hair, beauty, holistic, or nail industry, on average, you are performing a £30 per hour service, okay? Now, like I said, this has come from somebody who does nails, who also does hair as well. Sorry, someone that does nails and someone that does hair, and I've worked out in the average, okay? So you will average work, you work full time, you do an average 7 days a week, 7-hour day, 5 days a week. So if you're booked flat out, that's probably equated to 6 hours, because we have lunch breaks and tidy up, you know, wipe down, that type of thing. Now, most of the time, if you actually look at what you do after hours, that would equate to nearly another couple of hours. So if you are constantly responding to clients, you're creating posts for social media, you're ordering stock. So bear in mind, if you've got a flat out day, you've got no time to reorder your stock, you've got no time to buy your stock, you've got no time to post on social media. So all of this is done after hours. So technically you are now working a 9-hour day. So you're doing a 45-hour week. Now your weekly income is £900, which sounds okay. But when you then start breaking down your outgoings, you know, like I said, this is all facts and figures on people that are doing this right now. So you're looking at your rental or your commission, your bills, electric, travel, lunch, product cost based on probably £8 per client. Your outgoings are now £450 per week. So now you're only earning £450 per week. So if you work 9 hours out, okay, that you are putting into your business, you break that down, you're on a £10 per hour wage. But it doesn't stop there. Now, this is if you are working, like I said, flat out. So what if you have holiday and time off? So if we say an average of 6 weeks for the whole year where you're not physically earning, so whether that be holidays, days off, early finishes, weekends away, whatever it may be, you are now, that totals up, as you can see there, without going through all the figures individually, but you will be losing £2,700 throughout that year. So when you work it out on an average of a year and then break it right back down to a week, you are now earning £398.07 per week for working a flat out day in a nail, beauty, holistic or hair business. So what is that? That is £8.84 per hour. So if I'm doing a £30 per hour service, when you actually work it out over a year, and that, like I said, I'm going to stress the point, that is working solid 7 hours a day and working obviously after hours on your business. That is you working flat out by having 6 weeks off a year. You are now earning £8.84. Okay. Now the national living minimum wage is £8.75. Okay. You're earning just over that. You could probably get a job in McDonald's, stacking shelves or whatever, less pressure, less stress, and earn more money. And I know that people love the industry and they're passionate about the industry, but you know, you're worth more than that. We are worth more than that. So let's say you do what I did, okay? Now this is working on my accounts, yeah? And working on a good friend of mine that does skin aesthetics. So if you then look at advancing your skills, so you're looking, like I say, aesthetics, permanent makeup or laser industry. So you're looking at average, obviously you get some clients that you might charge £300 to £400 for a 2-hour work, but then they come back for a free maintenance. But you are looking on average £150 per hour for your services, okay? That is an average. If you work this out and you're working 7 hours a day, 5 days a week, you're booked probably flat out for 5 hours because we know that we have so much more clean up, clean down, we have consultations, we have a lot more things that we have to do before and after a procedure, an advanced procedure, than what we do with doing a set of nails. And then you've also got your after hours work. You've got your ordering stock, you've got your social media posting, chasing clients. So now you're doing a 9-hour day, 5 days a week, 45 hours a week, which equates to £750 a week. Yes. No, sorry, a day, okay? Sounds awesome. Weekly income is now at £3,750, which sounds fantastic. Now, if you chose to go advanced, then you're looking at least, you'll be paying at least for that first year about £20,000 in training, okay? This is what everybody that I know has spent. I actually spent more than this. So you are looking at the training costs. You've got your startup. So if we work the startup cost on a weekly basis, then you got your rental, your commission, bills, electric, product cost. All of that is then totting up to about £2,558 on average per week. And I know it won't be coming out of your bank like that, but when you look at the whole of the year, when you take into account all your insurance, your training, your seminars, everything that you feel that you have to do to keep on top of the industry, that is what it's going to equate to. So now your earnings are now going down to £1,191 per week, which still sounds pretty good. But same again, you have your holidays, you have your time off throughout the year when you're not earning. So now breaking all that down, you are now at just over £1,000 per week. So earnings are more, so they are more. You're looking at about £15 more per hour, which sounds okay. Well, that's to offer a treatment from £30 to £150. And that is if you are, again, stressing again, if you're flat out every single day, 5 days a week. Now, I'm going to be realistic, and I still am. I've got a wait list for my permanent makeup. But when I was just doing permanent makeup, I was never fully chock-a-block. I was probably, say, working at, and the reason why I've got a waiting list now is because I don't work as many hours, because obviously I work on other things. But when I was working my 5-day or 6-day week, I'd probably say 30% of my day wasn't full. So a good 60 to 70% was full, 30% wasn't. So you are now, when you be realistic and think of that, or think of your no-shows as well, you're now only earning £15.36 per hour. So here it is. So if you don't change, what is going to happen? You're going to continue working those late nights, weekends, working a 45-hour week, continually spend on the business, repairs, retraining, equipment, and all these figures that I've given you. If you run a clinic or run a salon, I've not even factored in repairs, machine repairs, decorating, things that just come up, unexpected things along the way. You know, I've not even taken that into a factor. Working well into your retirement. You'll lose money when you take time off. You'll have less time to spend with the people you love because you have to work more hours to earn more money. And you have, work more hours to earn money, and end up retiring on a £600 a month pension at the end. So what is the goal? This is my goal, and this should be your goal too. I want my business, and I want to help you take your business timeless, spaceless, and mobile. Okay. Now, what I mean by that is working wherever, whenever you want, basically. And we all love the industry. We do want to perform treatments, and I never say to anybody stop performing treatments, not at all. But I believe that we should split our business into a 4-part model at least. So I rely, 25% of my earnings are on treatments. The other 75% are on retail, online, and subscriptions. So these are things that I've put into place in my business that are creating more semi-passive revenue. So I'm earning money while I'm asleep. I can also work from my laptop if I go away for the weekend. And I can do all that and still earn money. So I'm becoming more timeless and spaceless with what I do. So I coach, teach, and guide you on that path so you can turn your business into a 4-part model. So only 25% is relied on time for money exchange. So what is stopping you? Fear is the biggest thing. So time, money, confidence, commitment, or fear of failure. These are all things that stop us with anything, okay? They stop us developing ourselves as a person. They stop us developing ourselves in our business. But this is your business. This is your future. You need to be ballsy, you know? And I get this a lot because I do a lot of Facebook Lives. I am very confident on camera. I love going on camera. But my goodness, I hated it. The thought of going live was just like, no, never, never, never. But it was like, you know what? I'm doing this for me. I'm doing this for my development. So you need to break down them boundaries. And I strongly believe only great things happen when you are out of your comfort zone, okay? If you stay safe, you will stay plodding. So big things happen when you are out of your comfort zone. And yes, we have the time, the money, the confidence, you know, commitment. All of that is what I will support. The confidence and commitment is what I will support you with along the way. Obviously, money, it is about prioritizing. You know, we all could sit there now and think, oh yeah, I spent £2,000 6 months ago on learning a shaded eyebrow technique. And has it really increased my revenue? Or is it just learned me a different skill that has just moved my money pot over, but now £2,000 down? So it's all about where you are putting that money into the business. So, right, this is what I've done. This is what I did in my beauty business. And I just want to give you this so it can actually just show you exactly the difference it made. So let's say that we create one online or subscription service. So how does that look? Now, I created this model in the beginning of lockdown, and I created a subscription for £70 a month. Now, I managed to, by promoting, marketing, and doing everything that I could to get that out there with my existing clients, I signed 35 people up. Now, these 35 people are now paying me monthly. So if I don't work for, if I decide not to do anything for 4 weeks, I'm going to get guaranteed £2,450 a month because they are on a subscription with me. Now, obviously, I've got to give them something for that subscription. So they're on a program of skincare that gets delivered to their house, and they come in for a treatment. So yes, I am performing time for an exchange there, but that money is guaranteed. So you add that to your weekly salary, you add that to a nail, beauty or hairdresser's salary, you've more than doubled your weekly salary. And don't forget that is guaranteed. So as long as you give fair exchange for that service, that is then guaranteed into your bank every single month, which also, obviously, it relieves pressure from you in terms of quick cash chasing the money. But it also profits your business in a better light as well. So if you ever decide to sell your business in the future, your business will be worth a lot more because you've got these things that are put into place. And that's what I did. So my promise to you is I have put 21 years of experience. I've done a lot of mistakes, very expensive mistakes, but I have put all of that into this program. And my program will create structure and clarity for you to leverage and maximize your existing knowledge. Now, it's not me telling you what to do. It's me discovering from you what you want to do. And I've got so many really snazzy little snappy blooming tools that I have created that will actually help you discover your niche without you realizing it. So there is so many tools that are put into the program to help you to structure, to get the clarity, to find out exactly what you want to do, where you want to be, and give you a regular increased earnings without the expense of running a clinic or a salon. Now, I don't believe in a big clinic. I've had a big salon, I've had staff, I then had a clinic, and now I work from home. And we don't need the big clinic. And what tends to happen, we get bigger, our diary gets fuller, so we then get a bigger clinic, then spend more money. Looks good on the surface, everyone that passed by think, oh, they look great, they're doing really well. Do you really give a shit? It's what's in your bank that matters, and it's how you are spending that money and how you're spending the free time you've got with your family. So I want to give you that. I want to regularly increase your earnings without the expense of running a salon and relying on time for money exchange services. That is my promise to you. So do you want to work when you want? Do you want to work on what truly inspires you? Do you want more free time? Do you want to earn money while you're asleep? And do you want to create a business that works when you don't? And to be able to take holidays and breaks without your business suffering. If that's what you want, then this program is for you. Now, these are just a few of the bits that are within this program. And you can see from that slide that there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 extra people within this program. Obviously, you've got my ongoing support and my one-to-one coaching throughout this, as well as all my spreadsheets, my tools, and everything to help you discover where you're going, how to plan, how to structure. But you've also got Rick O'Neill, fantastic digital guru. He's completely Google-proofed my business, made me become the highest on the rankings in my area. He's fully helped me automate my business from the moment a client books an appointment all the way up until 2 years down the line when they're due for maintenance. A complete automated journey. We've got Vincent, who is an Instagram expert, Maddie Cook, who you may have heard of. She's got a company called Boss Your Salon. She helps you really discover charging your worth and how you can actually figure out exactly how much you should be charging for what you do and not comparing to people around you. It's about you, it's about your outgoings and your lifestyle, nobody else's. James White, who is just phenomenal with marketing, really how to market, how to talk to people, how to sell to people, and how to do it with confidence and conviction, and how to close sales. Lindsay Capp, a lot of people feel we don't need this, but Lindsay Capp, she's just a dream. She is an emotional intelligence coach, and what we do find is a lot of the time our progression is stopped because we get in our own way, okay? We get in our own way because we believe we haven't got the confidence, or we believe that we are not good enough. And, I'll always remember a quote that Lindsay said, if someone says, I'm not confident, then she kind of says, well, it's confidence, lack of confidence isn't a thing. If you can't put it in a wheelbarrow, it's not a thing. You need to figure out why you feel that you have that lack of confidence, why you feel you have that lack of confidence in going live, or lack of confidence in terms of development. So Lindsay Capp will be giving you a full one-to-one emotional intelligence coaching so you can get creative and you can really discover who you are, how to break down them barriers, and then start smashing through the program. And I've put this purposely in the program at the beginning because this will just get you out of the steps. What am I trying to think? When you're running out of the blocks quicker, that's what I'm thinking of. Flipping heck. Right, light bulb quotes, my favorite quotes. My quote is to inspire and motivate beauty entrepreneurs to be unstoppable. Some quotes that I believe in and I practice and preach. If your dreams don't scare you, they are not big enough. Big one for me, a goal without a plan is just a dream. When your why is big enough, you will find your how. Design your life so you can be who you want to be. That is the Jason Greystone's famous quote. If you don't risk anything, you risk everything. He's another fantastic entrepreneur that I follow intently. So here is just some of my victories. Some of my victories over the last few years. I was privileged to be in the International Women's Tears of Freedom for 2021 for what I've done in business. I've won awards. I have got so much feedback and quotes, paper articles, worked with so many people, and been rewarded quite a lot for that. So, I have had some fantastic victories within my coaching over the last couple of years. One there which says SJ the Machine Heart Show. That is one of my nicknames as well. That is what I do. I am called because I will get a challenge and I will go for that challenge, hell for leather, and nobody will stop in my way. So I'm a little bit of a machine. Sometimes I don't know when to stop, but I'm working on that bit. So who got value from this? Who got value from this presentation? Let me know, comment and let me know. And we'll go to some questions. So basically, you are worth more than £8.84 per hour. The training, the knowledge, the skills that you have is worth more than £8.84 per hour. And I really believe the mould is ready to be broken. And the new era of therapists will emerge. And I believe COVID has done this to us. And I'm thankful of COVID. That sounds awful. But without this disruption, people would not be looking at reinvention. They'd be continuing to plod. And, I'm already seeing it in different kind of industries, really amazing businesses and ideas coming out of lockdown, and it is very exciting. But I do believe that the personal care industry are so old-fashioned. We believe on performing treatments for money. We are so old-fashioned, and we can break the mold. There's no reason that we can't use our knowledge and our skills to become more digital and create these semi-passive revenue streams that all these other companies and businesses are doing, The goal is more time, more money, and become a VIP in your industry. That's just my vision board, big house, holiday, money, product line, Disney with the girls. That's mine. So basically, all this is a breakdown of what is included in my coaching program. So a normal business coaching program that I've paid for this in the past, I've paid more than this actually. A business coaching program would normally put you back about £1,000, okay? Working on mindset, emotional intelligence course, that would put you back again another £1,000. Planning and setting up for success, I've done this as well in the past. Working on setting up for success, working on your planning, scheduling, breaking down your long-term goals into manageable tasks and working on that and taking you through that process so you can start working towards your goals. All of these courses that are here now is what is priced in the market right now. So all of this is within the program. Social media and exposure, that's a massive one, and probably some people will pay more than that to actually work on the social media exposure side. Automating your business to completely automate your client's journey. Sales and marketing, having a sales and marketing coach, and one-to-one coaching sessions, which is including this program. All of this, if you was to source this individually yourself, you'd be looking at just under £6,500 is what it would cost you to do that, okay? So basically, my elevator price, my program, for everything that you've just seen on the page before, is £2,000. That is the full program for up to a year of support, for one-to-ones with me and everything else that you saw that was listed on that page. This is to completely remodel your business, to reinvent your business model and remold it. It's to give you them 4 different types of revenue streams. It's to reduce your treatments down to 25% and create these other add-ons with your business to increase your sales and profits. It's everything that's included. Obviously, because you guys that are watching this have watched the whole program, then you will get that at today's price, which is £1,750. So you will get £250 off if you do sign up. I am going to keep sign up open for 24 hours, purely because I did have a lot of emails before I started saying they can't watch the live tonight. So I am going to keep this open for 24 hours, but after that it will revert to the £2,000 price. These are just some of the testimonials of people that I have worked with, people that I've helped and supported. You know, I've worked on changing their path, their future, helping with the planning and the development, and these are people, you know, I didn't realise what I was capable of producing without the help of SJ in a course. So these are just some of my fantastic reviews of people that have got so much value from, you know, from what my program and what I have offered them. So like I said before, I do have a selection process for this program. I do offer a 14-day money-back guarantee. So if you sign up for this program with a reduced rate and within 14 days you think, no, it's not for me, I don't want to do it, you know, you get that guarantee, you get that returned. And I've basically put my life and 21 years experience in this course, and I know it gets results. It's got results for the clients I've worked with, it's got results for me, and I am, you know, me and my clients are living proof that this mold is ready to be pretty much shattered. But I'm only taking on 20 people. I will only take on 20 people because I need to make sure that I can support and coach each person, and I need to have the time to do this. So, like I said again, your price to do the course are $6,450, with my elevator program $2,000, but today's special price is reduced. So the price is for those that have been watching my presentation today. So just to kind of put that price into perspective, if you create one subscription that I did, you would have paid for your course, more than paid for your course in 1 month, okay? So by creating one subscription model that I will support and coach you on, you will have paid for your course within one month. So when you break it down that way, you think, well, okay, 1 month, we're done. So how do you commit? So if you want to commit to this program and you feel that you are ready, to break down them boundaries and break the mold of the industry, and you are wanting to start leveraging what you do, and you you are admitting that you need the coaching, the support, the guidance, and all these extra coaches that I have on board with my program to support and guide you and coach you through that, then you just have to click the link in the description and sign up at the reduced rate. The rate is reduced now, and like I said, it will be on that link reduced for the next 24 hours. So a goal without a plan is just a dream. I have made my dream a reality and helped others do the same. Within 6 months, you can have a business that you can earn 4 times what you are earning now and far more free time if you implement what I have put into this course and what I teach you. And I would love to work with you guys. I'm so excited for the future of beauty entrepreneurs, because I do believe that we are undervalued massively, and I want consultants, advisors, and VIPs of our industry to emerge from this. So I would love to work with you guys and take you on this journey. You know, I have gone through this journey, and I'm still on the journey, and you will always be on the journey. That's the beauty of an entrepreneur. You know, you will always be on the journey, but I have been there, and I want to take you there with me. I'm actually currently manufacturing my own makeup range. You know, there's no way in a million years, 2-3 years ago, I would be able to have all these systems in place and all this revenue coming into my business to allow me the time to manufacture a makeup range. And that is what I'm currently doing right now, so that I can then earn more semi-passive income. You know, and that is the journey, that is the goal. So basically, there are no silly question. No question is a silly question. So please, if you have any questions, fire them in the chat now. I am going to come back into my chat. Okay, right. So, oh my goodness, only one of you have watched me. Where is everybody? The amount of emails that I've had. Right, okay, so Lisa, you're the only one. So this is like a little personal talk for you. Post any comments that you have. Post them in the chat and I will answer them for you. Oh, wait a second. Have you got any questions, Lisa? About what's in the program, about anything, about what, you know, what I've done or what I've not done, or any questions about the program itself? Yeah, well, I've just put the link in there. Yes, the scalp micropigmentation, same again. You know, that was, I've been doing scalp micropigmentation for 6 years. So when I worked out them figures, I was working out an average. Now, I do a lot of scalp, actually. I do enjoy scalp, so that is what I do probably more so now when I do clients. Now, even though what you've got to look at with scalp is, for instance, I had a gentleman in today, finished his treatment this morning. He paid £2,000 for a scalp treatment. At the moment, do you have one subscription online or several? Let me answer that in a minute. Do your scalp question first, and then I don't 100% understand what you mean by that question. So yes, I have. So the scalp guy has paid £2,000. Now, this is not obviously covering the cost of the products or anything else, or the disposables and the treatment, but he's had to have with me two 4-hour sessions. 3 4-hour sessions and a 2 2-hour sessions. So 4, 8, that's 12 hours. So you got £2,000 divided by 12. Oh, God, I'm crap at maths. Okay, so no, actually, let's over exaggerate. Let's say 10 hours charging 2,000. That then equates to £200. So it's £200 per hour, but it's actually less than that because I did more hours. So yes, when you break it down, it's the same as permanent makeup. Performing a scalp micropigmentation, even though it's bigger money initially, you've got to put in a lot more time. So it is all still relevant. So it's all the same. So at the moment, do you have one subscription online or several? What, for my clients, do you mean? If you're talking to my clients, I have one subscription model at the moment that I have. So my clinic runs on a subscription model. So I have subscriptions for skin. I also have online retail. So people purchase online. And then I've got my automated part. Then I've got my coaching, which is this. So I actually do the coaching, the subscription, the retail, and then treatments. So I have a 4-part model, and then this makeup is then going to be another section, which is obviously going to be developed within the month or so. So I only rely 25% of my earnings on treatments. The rest of it comes from my subscription and my online. My next step is to create, obviously I have the coaching, but to create a private groups. A private group where people pay a small amount monthly for my coaching services, which is things that you can implement into, you can actually implement that and make that about not coaching, but about eyebrows or about scalp. You can make that about anything you want. It doesn't have to be, let me stop screen share. It doesn't have to be coaching. Obviously, that is the path that I wanted to take. But it can be, so say if your niche ends up being eyebrows, you can have a paid eyebrow group where you are continually giving tips, advice, tricks, things within the group, and people pay monthly. There's groups out there now, PMU Circle. There's many groups out there now that charge a monthly subscription, and they're the things that we need to work on as a business. So any more questions? Can't believe no one else has jumped on. My emails have gone nuts over these last few days. And no one's out, well, in Doncaster anyway, because the weather's absolutely shocking. So I'll wait to see if anybody else has got any questions. If not, then I'm going to call it an evening. If you feel that you have got value from this and you know anybody in the industry, you think, what they really could do with understanding it and breaking it down, then please share, please share with them. The more I grow as a business, the more I can give you as value. I think it's because people may have struggled to get on. We struggled at first. Oh, that's crap. Yeah, you know what? I don't know why. I don't know whether the weather is quite very windy here. It's hammering it down, it's windy. So whether or not people have just struggled that way. But I will make sure everyone will get this via an email anyway, so people can get this afterwards. It's not a problem. And it'll be available on YouTube and on here for 30 days after. So I will just extend the discounted rate. I'll probably extend it for another couple of days then because of that. Thanks for letting me know that that you struggled to get on, because obviously it's not great, but it's good to know that it's so I can just extend the offer for people. Right, okay, so Lisa, thank you so much for watching. I'm glad you could get on, and I will look forward to hearing from you or helping you and guiding you on this journey. So take care and see you all soon. Bye for now.